Hello everyone, so Sonic Prime Season 2 is going to be released on July 13th, but we got quite a surprise as Netflix released the first episode early, so I'm going to break it down and share my reaction to what I thought about it, and if you love Sonic, subscribe right now. This is a full-out spoiler warning, the story and many important scenes of Sonic Prime Season 2 Episode 1, and let's get started. So as you might remember, Season 1 ended with Shadow smashing into Sonic, and Season 2 Episode 1 starts off right there with Shadow finding Sonic after searching the Shadowverse for him, and they immediately start fighting and get even more aggressive. Eventually they go through a yellow portal and enter a version of Green Hill, although it's very different. And Sonic thinks he's found his friends, but then he soon discovers that they are all just holograms. And the only way to fix the world is to gather all the pieces of the Paradox Prism. And it is possible that if all the pieces are joined, it could restore the reality. So it's only obvious that there's going to be yet another fight scene. And it looks like Shadow wants to leave Sonic behind, so he tries to take everything Nine gave him, and he is successful. However, Sonic, being as fast as he still is able to create enough energy on his own to return to the Shadowverse. When they return to the Shadowverse, the red portal spits out a ship from New York City, and on board is the 5 members of the Chaos Council. The ship immediately heads towards the green portal and into Boss Cosmaze, and Shadow gets pushed back, and Sonic decides to go after him and rescues him. It is soon realized that Sonic and Shadow have to team up, and only Sonic can go through that portal. And in the last scene, Sonic goes through the green portal and enters Boss Cosmaze. So they have decided to team up to go after the Chaos Council. So this episode is basically a connection to the end of the first season and the beginning of the second season. The concept of the episode was really simple because not all that much really happened that changes the plot of the show. Instead, it feels like it's more of a filling the gaps and giving us a better understanding of the entire story. And Sonic and Shadow just keep on fighting continuously throughout the whole episode. And I actually will say that this is one of the best interpretations of Shadow has ever had since Sonic Adventure 2. And Shadow is such a badass, and he really seems to mean what he actually says with a lot of passion and certainly a lot of anger. And he seems so mad at Sonic for breaking the Shadowverse, whereas I find it crazy that Sonic seems to be so happy to see Shadow, and Sonic even gives Shadow a hug, which is one of the craziest things these two characters have ever done. And Sonic even saves Shadow, and they realize that they have to work together. And it even feels that in the first 8 episodes, we did not get much Shadow, but here it feels like we almost got too much Shadow. But hey, I think we can all agree we'll take whatever Shadow we can get. This episode also continues the fact that Sonic is so nice and cares so much for these new characters that he has literally just met. He seems to share a friendship for Nine almost as much as his friendship he has for Tails. And even when pressured by Shadow, Sonic still wants to help out New York City and all these new friends because he just wants to be friendly and wants to help everybody. And this just shows that Sonic is continuing to grow and get more mature about his situation as the episodes continue. I'm really interested to see what the Chaos Council plans to do now that they have entered Boss Cosmaze, and how will Sonic be able to stop them and get more shards of the Paradox Prism. And I also feel like this fills in a lot of what the future episodes will be based off of, because the concept of capturing all the shards and bringing them back to one location is going to be the key to saving their reality. And overall, I think this is one of the best episodes of Sonic Prime so far, and we are only a few days away from the rest of Sonic Prime Season 2 being released, so I'm very much looking forward to watching it. That's gonna do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, you gotta go fast!
Every night it just stays the same in my dream.